Hey, it's Tuesday at 2, Circle B Diecast in Concord, North Carolina. So glad that you have joined us talking NASCAR racing, talking diecast, talking collectibles, talking so much more. It is great to have you on board. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network, and love having everyone check in. Look at this, Victor on the pole position. Attaboy, Victor. Alex, John, Scott. Yes, indeed. It is good. It is good stuff. Victor wants to know, will Henrik Motorsports get 3 in a row this Saturday? I don't know. We'll have to stay tuned and see. Last time we were at Phoenix, they won the race, so we'll see what happens. Good stuff, for sure. Hey, speaking of good stuff, how about our guy Kyle Larson picking up the win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in that Henrik Carr's car? Man, what a big win that was. Great story in NASCAR. Great stuff. And yes, great diecast available at circlebdiecast.com. So make sure you get that race winner at www.circlebdiecast.com. You know Larson, one of our guys. We're all cheering for him. I'm telling you, Brent was probably throwing popcorn in the air and swishing soda pop around like champagne out there in the old theater watching that race on Sunday afternoon. Everyone having a good time. It is cool. And so Kyle Larson stuff is available, and it is good. Yes, I love seeing all the love for Kyle after the win. I'm with you, Alex. Young Money is what Rob says. That's Kyle Larson's nickname in the sprint car world, and well, it looks like in the NASCAR world as well. So yes, Kyle Larson, the first win back with Henrik Motorsports, and we shall see. Now, y'all know Kyle's one of our guys. A little change in how things are going to happen here as far as autographed diecast goes, okay? And we have historically great collection of Kyle Larson autograph, okay? When it comes to going forward in 2021, okay, Henrik Motorsports is going to have autographed elites exclusively, okay? Kyle Larson Racing is going to have autographed ARC cars exclusively, and Circle B Diecast offer autographed special finishes exclusively. Yep, everyone wants Kyle Larson stuff, and so we've all got it put together. So if you're looking for race-winning diecast, a non-autographed version, this is all autographed stuff. Non-autographed stuff, it's circlebdiecast.com. That's the spot you need to go for Kyle Larson and really all race winners. If you're looking for autograph stuff, we have a special finish exclusivity, so you can get that from us at Circle B Diecast. And throughout the year, also want you aware that during the first 24 hours of the pre-order window, we are going to be offering some bonus points for those of you point gatherers and those of you in on that program. If the points don't show up, that initially means no bonus points will be offered for that item, but that means when we have a situation like this where Kyle Larson wins, get it pre-ordered quickly, and you can get those bonus points. So there you have it. Get it quickly. Get it fast. Again, circlebdiecast.com. Circlebdiecast.com, that's where you need to go. That's your spot for all things diecast, including special finished autographed Kyle Larson diecast. So we've got it. And again, go on there right now. If you want old school Kyle Larson stuff, we've got old school Kyle Larson stuff. Autographed, non-autographed, we've got everything. So you can get it all now. You can go right there, get out that credit or debit card, and get the entire Kyle Larson collection as we have it. And Tracy will get it shipped out to you. You'll have it in no time at all. That's what I'm talking about. And then the new stuff, get it all pre-ordered as well through Circle B Diecast. So yeah, we're all excited. We're pumped up. It is really cool and fun stuff for sure. It is great. So yes, indeed. So, and we were so excited out there at Las Vegas Motor Speedway where Kyle Larson picked up the win. And what a season, huh? Really? Seriously, what a season we are having here, okay? So we start off with Michael McDowell, one of our drivers, picking up the win in the Daytona 500. You can also get stuff at McDowellStore.com. Get all that Daytona 500 good stuff for sure at Circle B Diecast. Then we come right back the next week with another one of our guys, Christopher Bell, picking up the win on the road course. We go to Homestead where William Byron gets the win. And then we go to Las Vegas where another one of the Circle B drivers, Kyle Larson, gets the win. Great stories across the board. And we are headed to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix International Raceway this weekend. Can't wait to get out there for Motor Racing Network. Back up to Victor's question. Will Henrik Motorsports get 3 wins in a row this Sunday? Last time we were there, Chase Elliott won the race and was really stout. Remember, he had to start in the back. Came boogity all through the field, passed every darn one of them, and got the win. So we'll just have to see what happens. It's going to be a fun race, that's for sure. Motor Racing Network is out there. We get the ARCA race on Friday night. the Xfinity race on Saturday afternoon, and the Cup race on Sunday afternoon. We are all jacked up about a couple of things involving trucks, okay? Here we have some of the trucks that have just arrived, okay? The watermelon truck. Huh, man, oh man, look at that. The watermelon truck, Ross Chastain, autographed, in stock, ready to ship out the door. So if you have one, it's coming your way. If you want one, it will be coming your way when you go to Circle B Diecast and order it up. So we have autographed the watermelon truck and non-autographed the watermelon truck. So Ross Chastain, diecast, the infamous watermelon truck with that big Plan B sales right in the middle of it. Circle B diecast, right in the middle of it. We have got that, okay? Similarly speaking, we're going to jump down here and we're going to talk about Travis Pastrana. We have got the non-autographed and we've got Travis Pastrana autographed. It's autographed in blue ink on the windshield with Travis Pastrana. Again, certificate of authenticity. We talked about this a little bit. This Travis Pastrana truck is very, very unique. You notice his name is not on it, okay, other than the autograph on the windshield. You notice there's no Chevrolet tags on it. Apparently, Travis Pastrana has a deal with Subaru, and so that when he ran last year in the Chevy truck, we had to replace all of the Chevy decals. Well, we raised our hand and say, take all the Chevy decals off, and yeah, you can put Plan B sales decals on there. So that is what you have. So that is a very, very unique diecast of Travis Pastrana, autographed and non-autographed. And finally, the good old-fashioned standard blue and white of Ty Majeski. Ty Majeski from the Nice team from last year. We have that diecast as well, and it is just absolutely fantastic. That's a good-looking truck with Ty Majeski. Got the American flag on the back of it there, and so yeah, we've got those. All of these in stock. All of these are in stock right now, ready to go out the door. So order them up. Watermelons, Ty Majeski, Travis Pastrana, Ross Chastain. We have it all, and we have big news going forward, okay? We're just going to tease you with it now, okay? We're going to Phoenix this weekend with ARCA, with Xfinity, and with the Cup, the big boys with Cup. Next week, we're going to Bristol with trucks and with Cup on the dirt. We will have one, no, we will not have one Plan B sales truck. We will have 2.5. Yeah, we'll have 2.5. That's what it is, okay? We're going to have one full truck, and an associate sponsor on a to-be-named soon driver that y'all are going to like with our associate sponsor on it. So we're going to be on 2.5 trucks at Bristol, baby. Yeah. Are you kidding me? This is going to be awesome. So we're going to be on 2 trucks, full-blown, Circle B diecast, and an associate on a 3rd truck with a to-be-named driver who is a big-name driver in NASCAR racing. Y'all have heard of him. But we're waiting for that announcement before we can announce we're a partner on that. And we're trying to kick people along. We're trying to get people moving. We're cattle prodding them to get them moving to make these announcements so that we can announce that we're on that truck. Well, you have to stay tuned. It's going to be cool. No, it's going to be really cool. So we are selling diecast truck that we have in stock from last year, and we're making new because we love our NASCAR racing and we love our truck series guys and gals. And so we're going to have fun up there racing at Bristol next week on the dirt. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Hey, Victor wants to know, what do you think about the new NASCAR comedy on The Crew on Netflix? Okay, Victor, I don't own a television. I know. It's weird, isn't it? It's really weird. But I have seen some of the trailers. I would invite you, and what I've seen, I love. Okay, I really do. Kevin James is just hysterical. He's a hoot. Okay, I do a podcast on MRN. It's called Crew Call, not The Crew, Crew Call. And last week or 2 weeks ago, and you can go back and find them all on mrn.com, we had Tony Gibson on. Tony is the production manager over at Stewart Haas Racing. Well, Tony is the guy that Kevin James is buddy with to shoot the show. Tony Gibson was on set in New York City, up there in the Netflix studio, helping with the setup of the shop and talking about people and like, you know, that wouldn't happen. That does happen and everything else. So in watching the few clips that I've seen and in listening to Tony Gibson talk about it on our crew call program, it's really, really cool. Now, I know there are some of you who take your NASCAR racing way more serious than some of us do. And you're like, oh, that would never happen. Oh, that would never happen. There's 2 points to that, okay? It is a situation comedy, okay? Situation comedies in many instances have things that are a little bit to the edge as far as reality goes. I say that, but as I watch the clips and as I talk to Tony Gibson on our crew call program, I'm watching the clips and I'm saying, yeah, that goofy young kid crew member, yeah, I've known 20 of him. Yeah. And that crotchety old car chief, yeah, oh, I've known 50 of him. So I said, Tony Gibson, the guy in NASCAR that knows more about this show than anybody, because he was behind the scenes with Kevin James, I said, Tony, every character on this show, I said, have you encountered every one of these people? And are these scenarios that happen? He said, multiple times. He said, it seems like every year you encounter them. So the show is it is a situation comedy. So yes, you take the new team owner who has no clue. Sponsor reps, love them all. They come into the sport every day with someone who walks into the shop with no clue. Wanting this, wanting that, wanting this, and wanting that. That happens all the time. And so the storylines are very, very cool, Victor. And it's a fun look at NASCAR racing. And that's what it's all about. Isn't that really what it's supposed to be? I know you get on Twitter sometimes and everyone gets on there and wants to be mean and nasty and wants to be serious and this package and this track and this driver and this sort of thing. I kind of think the NASCAR's kind of put here for us to have fun with. And I might be crazy. I'm crazy, I know that. Isn't this what it's about in a situation comedy around NASCAR? Isn't comedy fun, good time, NASCAR, great time, relaxation, weekends with the family, with the friends, at the track? Isn't that what it's all about? So I love it. I know I got on my soapbox there and didn't even see my soapbox coming. But I love it, Victor. I love the question. And yeah, The Crew on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, dial it up. Make sure you get on that thing and check it out for sure. Yes. All right, Victor. Okay. So here's the great part about what we do here at Plan B Sales is that I cannot make one mistake, and because AJ will jump all over me. Okay, Atlanta, then Bristol. Correct. AJ, thank you again. AJ, I don't know what I would do without you correcting. Okay, it's Atlanta and then Bristol. All right. So now we got, okay, thank you, AJ. Thank you very much. Now I'm mad at you because now we got to wait 2 weeks to find out who's driving our trucks at Bristol. Oh, see what you did now? You ruined all my fun. No, I'm serious about it. That's cool. Yes, it is. It's Atlanta. This is a weird part of the year. As y'all know, I work with MRN and we do some of the races in PRN. We get in this time of the year where we're back and forth, and I don't know whether we're coming or going. Okay, so we did not do Las Vegas. We do Phoenix. We do not do Atlanta, but we do the trucks in Atlanta. We do not do Bristol, but we do the trucks at Bristol. So I'm doing the truck race at Bristol. So yeah, so Atlanta, then Bristol. AJ, 2 thumbs up. You are correct. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It is good. Let's see. Josh wants a new short track late model diecast made up. Josh, you are preaching to the choir when you're talking to me. I spent this past Saturday afternoon at Dillon Motor Speedway in Dillon, South Carolina, watching a great late model stock race. I'm going to Phoenix this weekend, and next weekend, I am going to Hickory Motor Speedway, the birthplace of NASCAR, to watch late model stock racing. Josh, here's the reality of it. You want it, I want it, and probably 50 to 100 other people who buy diecast want it. The problem of it is 50 to 100 of us who buy diecast who want late model stocks are not going to fund this thing. And so I don't say that, no, it's never going to happen. I just think when we get to those projects, and we used to run in, remember, it was a couple of years ago, we'd come on here and we'd have one truck diecast a year. I mean, they would do there were years where they would do, like when Chase Elliott ran one truck race, or Casey Kane or someone ran one, they would do that and they do the champion truck. Well, look at what we got going on here. So I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility. You get the old Plan B colors and the Circle B colors on these things, and boom, 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 we're knocking diecast out. But I would love to see a late model car, Josh. I really would. I love late model stock, super late model, all of it. I love it. But I just think if we struggle, here's just the truth, okay? There are some Cup guys who win races, and their race-winning diecast gets DMP'd, okay? So if it's a struggle selling race-winning Cup diecast sometimes, it might be a little tougher selling a late model car. But I'm telling you what, you produce a late model car with Lane Riggs or with Peyton Sellers or with Justin Johnson won that race at Dillon this weekend. Last lap, last turn. Oh man, we're all in the stands screaming and hollering. It was crazy. But you do that. There's great racers from over in Langley. There's Cress Van Dyke is a great late model stock racer over in Kingsport Speedway. I love watching him race. Love Philip Morris and all of those guys. I love them. I just don't know that we're going to have diecast of them, because I think there's a group of us that do love those guys, but I don't think there's a big enough group that it's going to market diecast. So I'm with you, Josh. Unless you win the lottery, you win the lottery. Order it up, and I'll take one or two off from your hands. There we go. JT, what did you think about Ty Dillon's podcast yesterday? I listened to about the first half of it, didn't listen to the end of it. I think Ty Dillon is one of the finest human beings on the planet, okay? I think Ty Dillon is in a pressure-filled... We talk about these kids whose grandfathers own teams, and we give them the bad rap of they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And yes, they were born with opportunities that other people don't have. I understand this. Ty Dillon, back in his formation in the womb, didn't really know that he was going to come out as Richard Childress' grandson. And so he comes out, and Ty decides that he's going to go. He went to Germain Racing and do this and that. And then things went the wrong way, and he's a really, really talented young race car driver. And then he talked about in the podcast, and it's really a good listen. It's a great listen to get insight into the emotional battle that people are having. Yes, I would not mind if born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I would not mind, okay, cashing checks like our NASCAR drivers are cashing. But I also like going to Lowe's on a Saturday morning and not having people beg me for my autograph. And there's a cost. What my point is, there's a cost to this. And so Ty Dillon is raised in this racing family. You're going to race. You're going to race. You're going to race. You got to modify. You got a late model. You got this. You got that. You got this. Got this. And then all of a sudden things get twisted up, and you end up on the outside. And then you get an opportunity with Joe Gibbs Racing in an Xfinity car, and you're a little rough start. So it's a tough gig. I mean, I understand it, and Ty really expresses that a lot. That's my first thought on it. I love what Ty Gibbs talked about, what I heard, and what I understand the balance of it is, and I do plan on listening to the balance of it. What I also understand is there's some real people that are absolute pukes on Twitter. And so those of you who choose to comment about a guy bearing his soul like that, you just need to stop. Yes, he was born with some opportunities that a lot of racers wish they could have. I get that. Yes, that puts him in a very different spot than all those lot of little racers in the world, because right now he's struggling for his survival in a sport that he thought he liked, then was like, okay, and now he realizes that he loves, and he's scratching and clawing, is getting his way on it. Here's what I hope. I hope that Ty Dillon wins the Xfinity Series race here in the not too distant future, and I'm the MRN pit reporter that gets to interview him on Victory Lane, because that's how much I think. I thought that was really, really neat, a great insight into it, and I thought it was also an insight into some disgusting people that are on Twitter as well. But I digress. Soapbox number 2. Man, we are rolling here today. I got all kinds of opinions. Let's go. World peace, COVID, let's bring it on. No, we're not going there. We're not going there. Let's see. It is neat. So fun stuff. I think, let's see. I think we got through most of it here. There was one down below. What do you think about the podcast, Postman's podcast? We've got way too much Postman right now. We need to eliminate a few things. Okay, we need to maybe lop off something. No, I have Tuesday at 2, which is most important right here at Circle B Diecast. We do 3 Wing Nation broadcasts a week. Okay, sprint car racing. Our Tuesday show, our Thursday show, and our MAV TV show on Saturday. Okay, this year we just added Crew Call, which is a behind-the-scenes garage look over at MRN. All right, I'm already tired, and I haven't even got to the weekends because I have a schedule this year that I don't think I've ever had busier, with every cup race that MRN does, all of the companion races on those weekends. I've got the truck race at Bristol. I've got the truck race, and this is not whining. This is not whining. Don't take this. I sound like I'm whining. This is not whining. Okay. I got the truck race at Bristol. I've got the truck race at Knoxville. I've got the truck race at Coda, and I've got the late model stock race. Back to Josh's question, the late model stock race. I've got that at Martinsville. Okay. I have a dream gig. I'm not sure we need another podcast. Please, not another podcast. Oh my God. I need time to sit around and drink a cold frosty beer is what I need. Oh, it's great. No, I appreciate that. I really do. It is fun and just really, really cool. I'm so fortunate, but I think we've got just about enough, and you can follow me on my social media channels. Once in a while there's singing, once in a while there's exercising, once in a while there's some NASCAR news, once in a while it's a mess. Okay, there's no real rhyme or reason to it because, well, there's no real rhyme or reason what goes on in here. You can follow along with that. And right now, the plate is full as far as podcasts and everything else goes. Blessed, but full. So there you have it. Matt, I like your question. Okay, late model where you can kind of do kits, where you can kind of design your own. I think they used to do that as a model kit, didn't they? I think they did. Well, you said something about it. Used to be an action produced back in 1995. I don't know. I still just don't know that, like I said, I still just don't know. We have NASCAR Cup winners that get DMP'd. You know, I mean, I don't mean to, you know, and one of the challenges with it is that if you have a kit, do you have a Chevy kit? Do you have Chevy, Toyota, Ford are all involved in it, and how different. I mean, I love, and I face it, I love my short track racing, whether it's sprint cars or whether it's late models or legends cars or micro sprints or whatever it is. But the challenge with it is that there's got to be a certain minimum quantity for Lionel to produce it. And a lot of these forms of sprint car racing is huge, and we can't seem to get them to move forward on it. Okay. And we've got a customer that would buy a bunch of it right here. So I just don't know. I just think, and this is not to poo-poo anybody. This is just kind of the nature of the business. It takes a lot of sales to get one of those die made, you know, to create the thing, you know. So you got to cover that cost first. Then you get into shipping and everything, and then they change a model on it, or then they change a fender, or then they change a hood. And so I just don't know. I just don't know. I think it's I don't know. I don't know that it's feasible. If it was feasible and someone could make a boatload of money, they'd have already done it. That's probably the truest statement that I have ever uttered. Look at this. It's 2:32. I know I got a late start, but I am way, way over. I am going to have to charge the boss man time and a half for this one. Good luck with that. Huh. You think you got problems? Let me try floating that one up the old flagpole. That ain't gonna, no. It is great. So, all right, let's review. Let's review. 2 soapboxes today. We have got great diecast for the truck series. Ross Chastain, Ty Majeski, and Travis Pastrana. We are getting ready to unleash 2.5 trucks that are going to run in Bristol, not next week, AJ, but in 2 weeks after Atlanta. And the Monster Energy, see that? Got off my game. Cup Series is headed to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona this week, and I can't wait to get out there for Motor Racing Network. Remember, all your diecast needs are available at www.circlebdiecast.com. I'm the postman for Motor Racing Network. Thanks for joining us here on our Tuesday at 2 show.